Alright, here we go. Duelist Kingdom resumes. We have got a pretty fresh round, and we have got Pegasus taking on My Valentine. Who do you pick out of this one? So this is one of those what-if duels. What if My Valentine had attacked Yugi instead of being intimidated by that face-down spell or trap? And what if Mai went on to face Pegasus for the title? We are about to find out. She would have had to have gotten through Joey again, but she wouldn't have taken it so easy on him the second time, and probably would have beaten him. But okay, that is an absolute shocking start from Pegasus. He has a Dark Hole, which isn't too bad. I mean, he's got Relinquished in his hand, so if he draws Sonic Bird or a Black Illusion Ritual, he can play, but Re-Ran, Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, not two cards you want drawing straight away. Over to my face down spell or trap. And ooh, Harpy Lady straight off the bat. Pegasus unguarded. And there's Follow Wind as well. That'll be a 300 point increase. Alright, 1600 off Pegasus. He did play a D and Keto, so down to 7400. So not too big of a hit. He can knock out one of Mai's Harpies though with that Dark Hole. There's Toon Alligator. That'll match a Harpy for attack. Pegasus doesn't have to spring his Dark Hole immediately. He can save it, see if Mai maybe gets something else onto the field. Or maybe we'll activate it if he draws something else and he can't play a monster. Alright, that's a stalemate with Toon Alligator. The Toon Alligator, thankfully for Pegasus, doesn't need Toon World. There's Dispel. So if you use it on Follow Win, you're kind of wasting it, since Harpy Lady can't destroy Toon Alligator yet anyway. So Pegasus content to sit. Mai plays another face down spell or trap, and she too will end her turn. Back to Pegasus, who draws Witch of the Black Forest. And Pegasus sets that down as attack bait. That could potentially summon Sonic Bird. No, actually, oh no, it'll go to hand, not to field like some of the later ones do. So Witch of the Black Forest could potentially get relinquished to the field with the effect of Sonic Bird. Will Mai resist attack? Probably not, and she doesn't. She destroys Witch of the Black Forest, and that will open up the chance for Pegasus to draw Sonic Bird, and there it is. It's a 1400 attack, so it's not a bad card either. So Pegasus could steal a Harpy Lady here. He draws Jigen Bakudan. Oh, and here we go. Okay, Pegasus has gone straight for the Dark Hole. That gets Harpy Lady off the field, and I will assume we'll now play... And there it is, Sonic Bird, which will allow Pegasus to draw the Black Illusion Ritual. So, Relinquish now can come to the field if Pegasus needs it, and you can get rid of Jigen Bakudan if you want to summon it. It's only a 1-star. Tell you what, it's a 1-star ritual monster, and it's pretty good. And Maya's flipped up a Wabaku, so her life points will be spared from Sonic Bird's attack. Alright, turn change. We're back to Maya. And into a standby phase, main phase. Ooh, straight to the end phase. Okay, wonder what's in her hand then. Alright, there's a magic jammer for Pegasus. No point playing Relinquished yet. He can just sit there and continue to chip away with Sonic Bird. Okay, down goes Jigen Bakudan, just as an extra defensive backup, I guess. Not a bad choice to have a face down at all times, just as a as an extra defense mechanism. Alright, there's Parrot Dragon. Mai again has skipped a turn as well. That's 6 cards in her hand and she can't play. It always happens in these duels. Now we're just left wondering what exactly is in Mai's hand. Parrot Dragon is a 2000 attack, so there's 3400 points of attack now coming out of Mai's life points. And she'll only be able to sustain that once. She's down to 3200. If she doesn't play anything now, she will get knocked out. Alright, 7 cards now in Mai's hand. And Mystical Space Typhoon. That destroys that was a Magic Jammer. That was face down. Oh, okay, there's a Dark Hole, which destroys Parrot Dragon and Sonic Bird. Wow, and straight to her end phase. Still got no monsters to play, and now neither does Pegasus. Believe it or not, he's now got 6 cards in his hand and he can't play. So what could be in Mai's hand? It could be a Harpy's Pet Dragon, it could be some Harpy Lady Sisters cards, equip cards, and maybe some stuff like Pegasus has a D-Spell and a Remove Trap. There's Toon Summon Skull. Pegasus now with 7 cards in his hand, and I mean, you can play Black Illusion Ritual, but you're going to have a Relinquished sitting on the field, defenseless, which if you're Pegasus, you don't want to be doing that. So 7 cards again now in Mai's hand. Face down, spells and traps. So yeah, potentially, you never know, she could have all 3 copies of Harpy Lady Sisters in her hand or something crazy like that. Harpy's Pet Dragon as well. Crass Clown is played. And Mai, not even with a trap card, not even a Widespread Ruin or anything like that for the moment. I would put Harpy's Feather Duster in Mai's deck, but it is a banned card. And I can't do head-to-head duels like this with banned cards. Which I guess makes it a little bit more authentic for real-world Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. Mai is still unable to play any monsters, and that'll do it. Unless Mai can block. Red Archery Girl has come to the field. Pegasus isn't even going to get a chance to use Relinquished, by the look of it. Flips up a D-Spell. And, wow, block attack. I would love to see what Mai's hand... I'll call out to our players so I can get a... And there it is, Crass Clown. I will call out what's in Mai's hand. Wow, that's... Okay, 4 equip cards. Harpy's Pet Dragon and Harpy Lady Sisters. Wow, that is... So it would have been like Black Pendant, Cyber Shield. What's that other one that she's got? There's Follow Wind. It's the one with the fan. Gus Fan. Just look at the picture of the card, and that's probably what it was. A fan. Gus Fan. Alright, we're in between duels. Let me give a shout out to 2 new commenters that I have seen. John Allen, 1883. There is also TS Cheeks as well, and shout out to Bra Whirl as well, which is a big fan, it seems, of Poliwhirl, which is one of the most underrated Pokemon of Gen 1. Everybody, I have never known anyone to dislike Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl is just, he's your Gen 1 bro. So shout out to those guys, new commenters that I've seen. Pegasus has pulled Toon World with the effect of Table of Toon Contents. And down goes Witch of the Black Forest. That doesn't have to be destroyed by battle either. And oh, here we go. Toon Summon Skull, straight off the bat for Pegasus. Witch of the Black Forest will also activate as well. doesn't have to be destroyed like so many others. Oh, there's Flying Elephant. Wow. 1850 as well for Flying Elephant. Good card. Remember, Toon Summon Skull can't attack the turn. It's... Oh, Maya's just pulled a Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, she had a D-Spell. I missed that completely. So, unfortunately, Pegasus is going to lose Toon World. So, Flying Elephant, that's an 1850. And, oh, Magic Jammer. Ahaha, Pegasus thought his Toons were safe. He has sprung a Magic Jammer to destroy D-Spell. And, unfortunately for him, Mystical Space Typhoon is now coming. Although Maya did lose Mystical Space Typhoon through that effect. It is a good card that can destroy both spell and trap. D-Spell will only destroy spells, of course. So Sangan and Harpy Girl now both flipped up. So Maya with weak attack force, but she has to go for it. She can't lose this match, and she has to attack with everything she's got. With a Sangan on the field, she can always get a Harpy Lady when that Sangan gets destroyed, and she does have an Elegant Egotist. There's Shadow of Eyes, which will negate a defense of Pegasus when Maya deems it necessary. So Pegasus does have Flying Elephant. We did see that earlier. Alright, Flying Elephant attacks Harpy Girl, electing not to go after Sangan, which is... Pegasus doesn't realise is a very good move. Oh, 2 Elegant Egotists. Now, can Pegasus resist attacking that Sangan? He'll have to get Maya's life points to 0, so he will have to attack Sangan eventually. He goes with a face-down defense. So will Pegasus elect to destroy Sangan? He's having a big think about it. Oh, what a play. What a play. I hope Pegasus realizes just how good of a move he just made. When you have a face-up Sangan with Mai, if you haven't got anything in your hand, you have to be very, very careful, because if Harpy Lady comes to the field, it can get very strong very quickly. Pegasus may be electing to build up his hand, build up his field a bit before risking getting a Harpy Lady come to the field and start attacking him. There's another Sangan. Mai can attack with her Sangan and get a Harpy Lady to the field. That thought may have crossed Maya, because it looked like she may have been thinking of going to attack mode. So you could attack Flying Elephant with your own Sangan, then summon the Harpy Lady. Alright, end phase for Pegasus. He's still content to sit. Oh my word, there is a third Sangan. That is insanity. 3 Sangans now for Mai. And still just choosing to go to the end phase. So both players reluctant to attack. If Mai did attack Sangan and brought Harpy Lady to the field, Pegasus now with 4 cards in hand could have something to counter-attack with. Okay, Arm Ninja has just flipped up. That'll be able to destroy a trap, and it is. Wait, or is it a spell card for Arm Ninja? Might be a spell card. Down goes Dark Rabbit and Toon Alligator as well, and Monster Reborn. Wow. Pegasus absolutely loading up his field now. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe Mai should have gone for the Harpy Lady, attacking with her own Sangan a little bit earlier. Pegasus has lined up his field, so he'll feel safe to destroy Sangan now with that much firepower. Mai, believe it or not, will not actually run out of life points here. Alright, Toon Alligator destroys Sangan, so Mai will get a Harpy Lady out. There's 300 points off, so what, 11 and 11's 22, 32, 850, so it's 4,050 or 4,150, somewhere around that would also come off. So she will still have a few points left, but she has lost. She's down to 2,300, Pegasus at 5,500, and my has no choice now but to summon Harpy Lady. 2 Elegant Egotists as well, also in Mai's hand. Alright, Harpy Lady Sisters. So Pegasus deciding to attack Sangan when he had more monsters on the field, potentially to act as a shield, and he made a good call. If he destroyed Harpy Lady straight away, Pegasus probably would have lost by now. Okay, down goes Flying Elephant. And now Mai 100% in charge. There goes Toon Alligator. And there goes Arm Ninja. Pegasus losing a chunk of life points, now down to 3,250. Now Pegasus, 3 cards in hand, has to try and find a counter-attack. He's still got Witch of the Black Forest, that can still pull a 1,500 or less, so we could see possibly a Relinquish if Pegasus does have the Ritual. There's a Trap Hole. Witch of the Black Forest effect did just activate. And there we see Sonic Bird was just pulled. Mai could have played a Sangan there, and she probably should have. It would have left Pegasus with 1,300. He wouldn't have run out of life points, but he would have been down an extra 1,000. And there is Sonic Bird. Its effect does activate. Mai does have Trap Hole. She should play it too, because she does still have that Harpy Lady that could be destroyed, especially if Pegasus does have Relinquished. He could destroy both the Harpy Lady sisters. And there we saw Black Illusion Ritual. Does Pegasus have... Oh, and he does. Black Illusion Ritual is played. And we are going to see Relinquished come to the field. And Mai will not actually be able to... She's got 2 Harpy Lady sisters. So Relinquished comes out. Relinquish will absorb one of the Harpy Lady sisters and will have an equal attack with another one. Mai could draw an Equip card. Probably regretting not playing that Sangan now, but we'll see. As Pegasus could have been down to 1,300 points, although... And there goes Harpy Lady. So now equal monsters in terms of Relinquished and that Harpy Lady. If Mai did play Sangan earlier on, she could have destroyed Relinquish with her own Harpy Lady and then have been able to attack again with Sangan, and she would have actually won. That's what I've seen. Is that what everyone else has seen too? So maybe a bit of a misplay from Mai, but could still get the job done here. She's elected not to attack and get Relinquished off the field. She does have Shadow Spell, which she did just play down, and that is going to activate on Relinquish. That will drop 700 points off of that Harpy Lady sisters total. Pegasus now with a face down, so Mai could have won it by now, but she does have Shadow of Ice. She's had that on the field for a long, long time as well, and she does activate it. What was it that Pegasus has played? Oh dear, it was a Dragon Piper. Well, will that do it? Mai could just attack Dragon Piper and win from here. Is that all we are seeing from Pegasus from this one? End phase. It looks like it. Okay. And just to kick things... I was about to say kick things off. We've already done that. Just to end things here. Harpy Lady has come to the field once again. Harpy Girl is flipped up. And Harpy Lady Sisters attacks Relinquished, takes 700 off Pegasus. Relinquish now down to 0. And Mai just playing here. She destroys Relinquish with Harpy Girl. So you've got this big, freakishly monster with this eye that looks like it could terrorize young children. And it's just been destroyed by Harpy Girl. Well, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! After all. We see Mai win that match as she should have, even if she could have done it a bit earlier. But we will go to a tiebreaker here. Pegasus and Mai. Champion versus... oh, I should say creator. It's creator versus... I would say character that should have won something in the anime. Mai always came up short in the anime. Where in reality, if she played a Harpy deck in Battle City, or played a proper Harpy deck in even Duelist Kingdom, she would have absolutely obliterated everything in her path. Harpy decks are like relentlessly powerful. Pegasus has pulled Toon Table of Contents. He's also got Black Illusion Ritual again as well. He's got Dark Hole, Jig and Buckle done. There's Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. And there it is, Toon Table of Contents. So Pegasus, no doubt, will pull Toon World. Now to get Blue Eyes Toon Dragon to the field will require you to pay 2 tributes. Down goes Rogue Doll. And Rogue Doll attacks Mai's face down. And oh, Sakuretsu armor. Could have been a Sangan, could have been a Harpy Girl, could have been a Harpy Lady as well. We don't know yet. Pegasus though now is undefended. And Mai... oh, she's got D-Spell again on Toon World. Pegasus once again unable... maybe Pegasus should play Toon World when he knows he can summon a Toon monster. Otherwise, you're leaving Toon World on the field a little bit exposed. But either way. Alright, Jig and Buckledum went in defense mode. Pegasus does have a Dark Hole, so he does have some counterplay. And there's a Dragon Capture Jar, I guess, in case Mai plays Harpy's Pet Dragon. And Harpy Lady has come to the field. Mai's drawn an early one, and there is Gus Fan. So Harpy Lady up to 1700, and Pegasus in trouble. He may have Dark Hole, but he's got no other monsters to play. He would have to draw for one in the next draw phase, and if he doesn't get it, could be in danger, and he draws Polymerization. So he's fusion material. One of them is Bikori Box, and the other one is Thousand Eyes Restrict. The fusion for Bikori Box is... one of them's Crass Clown, because that's why that's in his deck. And what's the other one? There's Fissure as well from Pegasus. Can't play any monsters. I'll have to check that. I don't remember. Alright, Mai has also gone straight to her end phase, so she too now has no monsters to play. And Pegasus has also just summoned Dream Clown. And he's gone for an attack, and Mai has just played Widespread Ruin, so she is defending herself with her trap cards very, very aggressively right now. She's also played Sakuretsu armor. Oh, okay, Dream Clown's the other fusion material. Huh, how about that? So yes, Picori Box, Grass Clown and Dream Clown. Dream Clown, I do believe, was in Pegasus's original starter deck. I think that's why I left it in there, but no, I would have left it in there because of Picori Box. Okay, Toon Alligator was summoned, and Toon Alligator attacked Mai's life points. I don't know about that from Pegasus. He probably should have left that in defense mode. 1600 defense, Mai may have had some... Although Mai also doesn't have any monsters to defend with. Pegasus does have a fissure laying in wait, so you might as well attack, I guess, and that's what he's doing. 800 more points off Mai. I mean, Pegasus has to get Mai's life points to 0. He's 4 cards down on deck count, so yeah, he has to reduce Mai's life points somehow, even if it is slowly with a the small crocodile wielding an axe, which you think would do more than 800 damage. And oh, here we go, Flying Elephant. Flying Elephant. So now 1850 and 800 is 2650. So Mai now in trouble. She can't have Flying Elephant running rampant on the field for too long. Pegasus looking good here. He's also got to stop defense. So if Mai does get Sangan or Harpy Girl or something to defend, and she doesn't, she again has gone to her end phase. There's Toon Summon Skull, so probably good for Mai that she did get that Toon World off early. But Mai now down to 2100 life points after all these attacks, and she's gonna have to try something. She has to draw something on this turn, otherwise she's gonna lose. Six cards now in hand. There's Dark Hole. And Flying Elephant will not be destroyed as its effect. Once per turn, if this card would be destroyed by card effect, it is not destroyed. If Flying Elephant attacks directly on Pegasus's next turn, Pegasus will get an instant win, and Mai has not played any monsters down, so she's got nothing to play. Are we actually going to see a Flying Elephant win? Pegasus, in theory, wouldn't be able to knock Mai's life points out in this turn. That's going to be a win. That's going to be a flying... It's a Flying Elephant win! Oh, Pegasus has won with the effect of Flying Elephant. That's the first time I have ever seen that effect win. Literally in Yu-Gi-Oh! I have never played a match or ever had that effect actually come into effect and win. Well, that is a first for me ever seeing that, and obviously also a first for that channel. I've never seen Flying Elephant win a duel until today. There it is. Well, Mai obviously had no monsters to play. She had she have 3 cards in her hand? What were they? Oh, okay. Harpy's Pet Dragon, Harpy Lady Sisters, and Black Pendant. That's all she had. So no, she couldn't play any monsters, but we got to see a Flying Elephant win. She had one. If Flying Elephant didn't win the duel there, she could have drawn another card. Could have been Harpy Lady with Black Pendant. Still wouldn't have been enough to take out Flying Elephant anyway. Anyway, that is it for Mai vs Pegasus. That was a good match. We saw a lot of twists and turns in that one. So Pegasus and Mai. So Pegasus picks up an unlikely season point. He hasn't won many. We've got Kaiba going up against Weevil in the next one for Duelist Kingdom, which hopefully we see Weevil get the absolute crap beaten out of him. That'd be hilarious. Hopefully we see an Ultimate Dragon or something. If we go over to Battle City, we've got Yugi going up against Mako. That's coming up straight after this one. Either a half hour or an hour, depends how long production takes. And speaking of production, I am going to go off and start getting that produced as well. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for leaving your comments. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.